right, Shalom. We're the brothers of Great Millstone, branch out Des Moines. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all you brothers preaching the gospel and truth, sincerity, always in charity. And see the title, Spirit Like the Wind, means another week out in the highways and hedges. To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for continually putting the Spirit upon us, man, to go out to the highways and hedges and bid our people to the marriage, man. You know, for constantly putting the Spirit on us to put forth these Spirit Like the Wind lessons, you know. So without further ado, man, we can open up the scripts and let it do what it do. Just flip it over. You know what I'm saying? Let's flip it over.
I'll pop right open to this Amos 6 and verse 1. It says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came.
Right, and today that's applied to America, man. They see Samaria was known as how can I word it? A place of idols, man. You know, heavy idolatry, right? And that's known here in America. You know, Isaiah 19 chapter speaks about that, how the idols of Egypt is going to be moved at the Lord's presence, man. You know, so people trusting in this system, trusting in this place, man. You know, destruction is going to come to them. Like it says in Isaiah the 30th chapter, speaks about how they take counsel but not of the Lord. You know, they trust in the shadow of Egypt, right? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, woe, oh, so like, you telling me?
Yeah, I was talking to him, but go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin.
Yeah.
It says, that walk down to go into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh.
You got it. I said you can break it. You can.
Oh, come on, yeah, you know, that's ultimately Jake trusting it in here in America, man. You know, we see how dependent Jake is within what, trusting in the government, trusting in this society, in the system, man, the operations of this place, and ultimately how this place really doesn't give a fuck about you, man. You know, we've seen that year after year, man. Our people just constantly being destroyed by Esau, Edom, man. How they constant oppression, how they act like they're for the people, but it's constantly what to the to the destruction of the nation, really. You know.
That's right. I got one more. Was there more on that? This is Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, so this is speaking of the elect, it says, shall no more again stay or rely. Right? That's what the word stay is talking about, to rely. It says, or trust, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. Now, who smote us? All right, Esau, Edom, when we were sent here for captivity, like he talks about in the book of Isaiah, the 47th chapter, and they show no mercy upon us, man. Right? So this devil has smitten us, man. It says, Isaiah 10 and 20, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. So the elect, the remnant, they're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right, they aren't going to be reliant and dependent upon Esau, Edom. So that's why when they present these things like the jab and present things like the mark of the beast being the RFID chip, the elect isn't going to take them. Why? Because they're going to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to fulfill his word and provide for his believers, man.
Right, that covering of the spirit, man. Because ultimately, what you know, like the brother said, but you gotta believe what according he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
That's right.
John 6 and 63, it says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So that's ultimately the covering that we ought to have. You know, not trusting in anything else, but abiding in the trust of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
That's right.
It says, Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
And that's what's going to happen, man. It says the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, man. See, all these people that are trusting in the system, it's going to backfire on them, man. All right? People that's like, well, you know, hey, just take the jab. It's for the betterment of everybody and this and that and the third and blah, blah, blah. All these things are going to backfire. It's going to be made clear like, damn, this is the devil. All right. So all these things are being manifest. Is there more on that?
No, that was it.
I got a precept. This is the book of
I would say that drop down to verse 12, but
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 12. It says, "Wherefore," I'll start at not 8. Yeah, 8. It says, "Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come and forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say unto the seers, see not, and unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, and cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us." And going back to what? Them not wanting that covering of the Spirit, man. Them not caring about this word. It says, "Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant."
that's right. So, hey, definitely destruction gonna come unto you if you. They say not to trust in man, man. If you trust in oppression, hey, you got something coming from the Lord, man. You taking that RFID chip, that's you trusting in oppression, man. And there's repercussions behind that. You know what I'm saying? Not trusting in the Lord and trusting in man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that this devil gonna do you any good. You know what I'm saying? Everything this devil do is to destroy you. You know what I'm saying? To separate you from the Yahweh Bashel, Yahweh Shai, man. You know.
Right, hey, like you said, you ultimately, hey, that mark, that taking that mark is you continuing in oppression. You choosing oppression instead of choosing freedom, man. Because here you have it, to be a part of this society, which is an oppressing society. You have to bow down and receive that mark. You know, to continue what to continue laboring in slavery, to continue to be a part of Esau's system, man. So you're literally choosing oppression.
This is the book of Isaiah 35 and 6. "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed."
You in 36 and 6, right?
Salakia. So, Isaiah 36 and 6. "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, right, it will go into his hand and pierce it."
Right. Hey, because going back to that Amos, you know, Lord will, the brother still holding it on deck, we get back to it, because it continue to read down, it speaks about because at the first verse it says that them that are at ease in Zion, man. So these people are at ease here in America, man. Like the brothers just read about they trusting in oppression, they stay there on. The brother read in Isaiah how the elect is going to trust and stay upon the Lord, man. You know. But see, these people are settled here in America. They're settled here in that oppression. It's going to go into how they lay on beds of ivory. Basically, they're comfortable here, man. And in order to stay comfortable, like the brother's explaining, they're going to receive that mark, you know, which is the RFID chip, man. They're going to receive that in order to continue in that comfortability of this wretched ass place, man.
Right.
You know.
I was watching a skit earlier. Your boy Nelly, he was in the skit and he was saying like, man, why my job trying to make me take the that Maxine, right? He said one nigga took the Maxine and his arm bent like this, and he's slowly recovering. So now it's like bent like this or whatever. So he's like, yeah, this nigga's getting fucked up off of it. So the nigga asked him, he's like, so are you gonna take it? He's like, man, hell yeah, I'm gonna take it. I gotta keep getting that money. So the nigga knows like the shit's gonna fuck you up, right? It's not it didn't go through the correct process, but what? In order to keep getting that money, in order to keep that job and keep your house and keep this life, then what do? You just conform to whatever they say, to any laws and policies. That goes back into the law in the book of Exodus. It says if a man is a slave and is given, he's given a woman, he's given a children, he's got children, then what? Then you say you gonna grab it?
I got it.
Okay, come real fast.
It says Exodus 21, and it's
You think you start at verse 5? Straight to it.
It says Exodus 21 and 5. And if a servant shall plainly say, I love my master.
If the servant shall plainly say, I love my master.
Esau Edom.
Right.
Trusting in those mountains, man. Trusting in the shadow of Egypt, you know.
Go ahead.
It says, my wife and my children, I would not
basically
go
they
out
love their
free.
life. Basically, they love their life here, man.
Sorry.
They at ease, like we started with in Amos the 6th chapter, man. You know, you got niggas with the simp mentality, happy wife, happy life, man. You know, here to be working a 9 to 5, right? Happy as hell that Biden got into office, man. You know, that's these people, man, right? But you got it.
It says, I'm going to reword verse 5 again. It says, and if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free. And his master shall bring him into the judges.
Hey, that's these niggas. They don't want to go out free.
Hell no.
These is the same niggas that wanted to go back into Egypt. This is everything all over again. Except this time, the Lord's just going to kill you rebels on this side, man. In America, man. All right? Instead of, he's not going to deliver every Israelite out of America like he did in ancient Egypt. In this modern day Egypt, he's only going to get his elect. All right? He's leaving all the rest of Israel behind, man. Okay? 2/3 here in America, they're gonna be left behind here in America. The same niggas that was wanting to go back into Egypt in ancient days. Lord's like, all right, cool. I'll let you stay here in Egypt. All right. And meanwhile, I'm gonna be raining fire and brimstone upon this place because you love your master, because you love this life that you've created here in this vile society of Babylon, man.
I got something for you real quick. This is Nehemiah 9. I'm gonna start at 16. It says, "But then our fathers dealt proudly and hardened their necks and hearkened not to thy commandments," that's what they're doing today, not listening to the voice of the Lord, which is the prophets, right? It's verse 17, "And refused to obey, neither were mindful of thy wonders that thou didst among them, but hardened their necks, and in their rebellion appointed a captain to return to their bondage," man. So this was the mindset of the people that the Lord delivered out of Egypt. So therefore, in this time, the Lord not going to deliver these niggas, man. These niggas just gonna die here, man. Right? I'm going to finish it out. It says, "But thou art a power ready to pardon, gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and forsookest them not." And even within that, yeah, they're going to die here in America, but the Lord still ain't going to forsake them, man. They're going to be born back into the kingdom under the covenant, and the Lord going to love them again, man.
Hella mercy.
You know? But you got it back, bro.
It says Exodus 21 and
That's
6.
just to prove what the brother said, man. We were out in the wilderness free, but these niggas wanted the onions, the meats, see, they was comfortable with that life, even though they was in hardcore bondage.
They ass whoop.
They stayed upon oppression. They was comfortable in that society, man. That's lucky, bro. You know? But it's these same niggas today, man. You know, but you got it.
It's just verse
And
6.
them same niggas, man, they...
I shouldn't have done that then. She never does that.
It's still good, right?
Yeah, it is now.
It's on now?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
Okay, cool. So the brother read in Isaiah the 36th chapter, right? And it spoke about you trusted in Egypt and you lean upon that staff. See, a staff is a support. So you're leaning on this place for support, but it's broken. So what happens when you lean on a broken staff, man? It pierces your hand. So now when you look up the word canula, which is the instrument that they use in order to insert the RFID chip or what's the word? Why am I having a brain fart, man? Yes, it's a syringe, but or they use it to insert a surgical instrument, man. It's a surgical instrument, man. You know, and they use it to insert certain things, right? Whether it be the jab, whether it be the RFID chip, you know, whether it be a go ahead.
The word this is the word cannula on online Etamon dictionary. It says tubular surgical instrument inserted in the body to drain fluid. Small reed or pipe.
Small reed. So going back to the Isaiah 36, it said what? You trusted in this reed.
That's right.
You see? So that's surgical instrument. See, and it's all prophecy. But but the RFID, the mark of the beast ain't talking about the RFID chip. You see how all this ties in, man? But see, this is the spirit of prophecy, man. The Lord has opened our eyes in order to receive and understand this, man. But you got guys talking about this sin. You got guys doing 2-hour lessons, man.
Yeah.
Talking about nothing, man. You know? You got it, all right?
The spirit made me had it look at an old ancient hall, right? Because I did a lesson. And it looks like it looks like a needle. That's what it looks like. What they use to pierce, man. You know, what they used to pierce in the ear or wherever they pierced them at. That's what it looks like. Something that you use to insert something inside the body, man. And that's the same thing that looks like. Because I looked up the same thing they use to insert the RFID chip as well, and it's the same thing, bro. Just modernized. You know, it's the same thing coming back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you go into that word canula, the root of it is cane. That's where you get the word cane from. And what do people use a cane for?
Support.
For support. All right, because you can't walk, you know, off your own strength. So you have to have that cane. So imagine someone using a cane that's broken, right? At the top of it is broken and it's sharp, and you lean upon that. What? It's going to go through your hand, man.
And even when you look at that cannula or that surgical instrument that they use, when you look at the tip of it, this brother likes to explain it a lot. It looks like the fang of a serpent, man. You see? And that's you getting in bed with Esau Edom. See, that's why it says in Sirach, who will pity a charmer that's bitten by how's it worded? Who will pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent or that come near any wild beast, man? You know? So that's why it's not going to be any mercy on anybody that willingly accept that RFID chip, man. You know? But you got it back. You was in Exodus or you was finished?
I was finished on that.
Hey, just see back.
I don't think you finished on that Exodus because it was
Oh, okay, fine.
But go ahead, you got something to say?
Well, I was just gonna add to that. Isaiah, the scripture says the city of confusion is broken down. So that broken staff, all right, it's tying in with the city of confusion, Babylon, man. So you trusting in this broken system, you know, and everybody knows that it's broken, man. The Spirit had me do a lesson on a RT video. All right, you have people that were talking about that this place is disintegrating, man.
It's done.
Exactly, you know. So that's the city of confusion being broken.
Hey, I think earlier last year, I believe it was Apostle Gabar that posted a video of them going in and talking about, hey, like Esau is saying, hey, America, there's no going back. Like there's no going back. There's no healing this place. We're not gonna go back to the America that we know. We're not gonna go back to the economy, to the society. They're like, this is over. Like they were saying blatantly, like, hey, America's done. It's finished.
It's finished. They're changing it. They're changing everything up now. They call it the Great Reset, right? And this Great Reset, they have to destroy this current system. They have to destroy this current system, and that's what's going on right now. The stimulus that they're giving out, that's just quantitative easing, all right, which is pretty much devaluing the dollar, all right?
Yeah.
That's all that's doing, is just devaluing the dollar. The dollar is going to collapse, all right? Along with the economy, everything is going to crash. Everything is going to crumble. These people are going to lose it. They're going to lose their damn mind, and then they're going to be looking for the answer from who? From the devil, from the king of Egypt, all right? From Pharaoh. They're going to go to him for, okay, well, in order to get your normal life back, right? Then you have to take this vaccine. You got to take this microchip, the mark of the beast, man. All right, that's what it's all leading to. Like these people in their mind, I can't wait till the vaccine comes out so I can go back to my normal life. So I can go back to when things were simpler, when things were easier, right? So they're welcoming it. They're asking for it. It's the same thing when a microchip comes out. They're going to be begging for that chip, man. All right, because that's what's gonna allow them to have their so-called life back. All right, so when things can go back to normal, where you can cut. Like I was watching this video, these niggas is all up in arms and shit. I want to go back to cutting my grass on a Saturday morning and not have to worry about this,
You talking about the Edomite?
Yeah, the Edomite nigga is rallying up all the business owners and stuff that. You know. But this place is not going to go back to that. The Lord is going to destroy this place. And Jeremiah says you cannot heal Babylon. There's no barn for her, man. You got that? Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 51, and I'll start with 8. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country.
And that's what we should be doing spiritually, forsaking this place, right? Going back to the old ways, to the old past. That's what our mind should be focused on. America is destroyed. Everybody knows it, man. Everybody with a brain, okay? Well, even these motherfuckers that don't have a brain, they know this shit is fucked up, man. The Lord has taken the mirth from this place. He says that in the Isaiah that the brother was quoting from, that there's no joy, there's no mirth, okay? The Lord is stripping this place of all its so-called happiness, man. All right. Could you, Bob, should I finish on that Exodus?
It says Exodus 21 and 6. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost. And his master shall bore his ear through with an awl.
And that's what they're going. They have these different. They're gonna have these different stations set up, right? Your Walmart, these different schools, okay. These malls that shutting down, they're gonna be turned into chipping stations. Matter of fact, I just got an alert from Dabu, going in on an article on how in Germany they're gonna start. If you, let me see if I can pull it up real fast. It says Germany to put COVID rule breakers in detention camp, in fucking detention camps. Now in them detention camps, it starts off with just it's all about COVID, right? But they're getting you used to that, man. There's detention camps all across America, okay? So as these different places is shutting down, that's what it's turning into, all right? And then that's where they're gonna be giving you that all. Do you want to be a part of this society? Do you love your job? Do you love your wife and your children? Well, in order to keep those things, because in their mind they gave it to you, right? In their mind I own your wife, I own your children. Just like that scripture is going into. Right, that's what that scripture is. If your master is giving you, if you got these under your master, you know, but nonetheless, they're gonna go and they're gonna say, well, yeah, I want to keep these different things. I want to keep this life. So they're gonna go and they're gonna go to the doorpost, right? They're gonna go to these different camps, these different stations, and they're gonna get that piercing, man. All right, which is in their right hand there in their forehead. The Greek word being charagma. Mark for the word mark is incision and engraving and etching. All right, it's the microchip. They're gonna put that in. That's gonna be the only way you can be a part of this society. It says that you cannot buy or sell. When you go into that word buy in the Greek, it's a variation of the word agora. All right, agora, which means the marketplace. All right, and America is just a big ass business. It's a big ass corporation. It's just a big ass marketplace. So if you don't get that microchip, you're not going to be able to be a part of this society. You're going to lose all those different things that Exodus just mentioned. Was that it on that?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it says you shall serve him forever. So showing you that it's going to be a new form of currency, and people going to be desperate in order to receive that, man. Because the brother was he was speaking about the skit that he was watching, and dude was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna take it because I gotta keep getting this money. Well, that's written in this Wisdom of Solomon 15:12. I get straight to the point. It says, but they counted our life a pastime and our time here a market for gain. For say they, we must be getting it every way, though it be by evil means. So they and when you actually go into this chapter, it's going into idolatry, man. You see? But it's the same thing with receiving that RFID chip. It goes into idolatry. You see?
Yes.
Because you calling Esau Edom your master, and actually he's buying you. You see?
Mm-hmm.
He's your servant. Like, no, okay, now you're my perpetual servant forever. See, while the Lord is buying us back, Esau is buying you niggas, man.
He's making it. He's solidifying you niggas are my slaves. He's
Exactly.
making it known. It says that they shall feed them being idol things offered onto idols, man. You know, and that's gonna be that microchip is that idol, is that statue that was erected in Babylon, where everybody was forced to bow down and praise it when you heard the sound of the sackbut, the psaltery, the dulcimer, right? When you heard the music, you were forced to worship that idol that was erected. Well, in these last days, in modern day Babylon, you're gonna be forced to get that microchip, and if you don't, what? People's gonna be snitching on you, just like they did Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right.
Oh, this dude, he's not wearing a mask.
That was
Call the police.
That was the image of Babylon during that time.
Right.
Just like when Antiochus decreed that all should be one and under his religion. That was the image of the Greeks during that time. So it's the same thing today. The image of the beast is the way of life that's being forced or pushed upon the people, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I had mentioned that money. Now this is the book of Genesis 47 and 15. It says, and when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money faileth, man. So that's where it's going to go into.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to be able to buy and sell, meaning you're not going to be able to be a part of what the brother explained, the marketplace. You're not going to be able to function in everyday life unless you have that mark, man. So people going to go to Esau just like how they was going to Pharaoh saying, look, you know, Hey, the money failed. We need this. We need that. Right?
And that's why they're trying to have that was it something income, pretty much like they're constantly giving you the income. There's a specific term that they've been using, where it's like they're going to be paying you. They're going to be giving you your money. Something income. I forget the term, but they're taking all the jobs, like the stimulus checks. Like the stimulus checks, they're going to be giving you the money, right? But nonetheless, they're destroying all these jobs so that you depend on that money. You're depending on that stimulus. You're looking towards the government for help. All right, that's because you can't sustain yourself anymore. You know, but you got
and the more they print money, right? The more they devaluing the dollar. See, this is all strategic, man. And then you got these different countries, man. They're gonna start dumping U.S. debt. That's gonna plunge the dollar even lower, even more, man. So then, what that means? That means prices of things are gonna go up. Why? Because the money, the dollar that you hold, is of less value. And this is what's going to happen in this society, man. Why? Because it's all like I said, strategic, man. Why? Because they know that niggas depend on what? Money and things to eat. They depend on their jobs to continue to function within life. So that's why they're taking away their jobs, and slowly they devaluing the dollar for what? To bring in that new system, man. You know?
Yeah.
And we see it speaking. And we see it speaking. What it says in Habakkuk, it says the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. When is the vision gonna speak according to these guys, man? They say that the mark of the beast is sent. That's been speaking since the garden. So how is that a prophecy in Revelation? How, bro?
What would be the point of
How? Sin been in the earth since Genesis, bro. How's that a prophecy, bro?
They're not prophets.
You see, it doesn't make sense, man. You know. But one of y'all wanted to say something more?
I just wanted to bring that term out. It's called global basic income. It's the concept of giving everyone in the world a guaranteed minimum sum of money on a regular basis. So that's just what I'm gonna destroy all the jobs, and then I'm gonna make you have to come to me for the want of all things. That way I can control you. I can control you at that point. If the only way you're gonna eat is through me, if the only way you're gonna have a shelter and able to sustain yourself is through me, then I can do whatever the fuck I want with you. And if you don't do it, then I'll take those things away, man. They're causing you to lean upon them, to trust in them, man. But when this society collapses, all right, and all these different things are implemented, we're gonna trust in the Lord, man. That's the only answer. Trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. He's going to be our salvation. He's going to be our shield and our buckler in these trying times that's to come, man.
Right, and everybody else that's been playing games, what you gonna trust in?
Egypt.
That oppression. you gonna go and receive that mark, man. You know. While we're preparing ourselves now, you see, the mark we have is the mark of exemption according to Ezekiel 9:4, right? That exemption from judgment, and that's what the sealing of the Holy Spirit, man. That's upon us, like it's written in Revelation the 7th chapter. But see, these people are going to receive that physical mark of Esau Edom,
right.
You know. But it's Genesis 47:15 again. It says, and when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth? And Joseph said, give your cattle, and I will give you for your cattle if money fail. And they brought their cattle unto Joseph, so they sold everything, man. And that's what people doing today. You know, they ain't got enough money, so guess what they're doing? They're selling any extra cars that they got, right? They selling their land, they selling different things in order to what? To get money, in order to continue pay their rent or to pay certain things, right? And eventually, man, these people ain't gonna have nothing left, man. So what? So Esau is purposely starving these people out, man. So when he rolled out that new system, everybody gonna willingly take it, man, because they're gonna be desperate. You see, just like how these people were desperate during the time of Egypt, right? It says, verse 17, and they brought their cattle unto Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the herds, and for the asses, and he fed them with bread for all their cattle for that year. When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also had our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die before thy eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh. And give us seed that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate, man. So applying that today, man, people are going to willingly give themselves over to this new system, man. You know? So that's equivalent to those servants telling Joseph, look, buy us, man. We going to work for Pharaoh. We going to serve Pharaoh. Well, it's the same thing that's going on in today's society. These people are going to be so desperate to the point where it's like, well, no, purchase me, buy me, allow me to continue to function within your society. And that's what? That's through the acceptance of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. So lining up with that the Exodus 21 that we just read, that Isaiah 36 that the brother brought out, you know, and it all ties in back to what? These people being at ease, man. Because they're not preparing themselves for what's to come, even though the prophets are out there telling you these things, you know.
It's just a big ass siege, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was it, 70 AD when they sieged Jerusalem, man? You know, they took all the, you know, the resources and everything like that, man. And that's what they're gonna do now, man. They're taking what? The benefits, the you know, what is it? Those benefits like the food stamps and things like that, man. And
Social Security.
Exactly. Even the money's gonna fail, man. The money itself is gonna fail, man. You know, so they're doing these, you know, they're using something called gradualism. So it just means little by little, basically doing a step, man. So the person can get used to it, and then all of a sudden, when they see it, they don't got nothing. Then who they're gonna look at to? They're gonna look at Esau, Edom, man.
And once again, we see these things playing out, man.
It's happening.
So where's these guys talking about? Well, it's sin, it's embargo, it's sleeping with white women. Where is it playing out, man? It says the prophecy shall speak and not lie. So when is you niggas' prophecy gonna speak? When? We don't see it happening, bro. So now we know, according to Jeremiah, what it says, man. If a prophet speak a word and it come to pass, then you know the Lord sent that prophet. What you niggas saying ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. But what the men here at Great Millstone Star Order Apostles, man, what we've been saying is what? It's happening in the earth, though.
Right.
It's all happening, bro.
When these things begin to come to pass, then you'll know that a prophet has been among you. These
That's it,
things
man.
are coming to pass. So the Lord is showing who his prophets are and who his prophets aren't, man. Like you mentioned that woman, GMS, she said, what, GMS, they go into the prophecies. That's what you're going to get from them, man. And that's the Lord is raising up the prophets, man. He said, raise up prophets that have been in thy name since the beginning. That's in the book of Sirach, man. All right? He said, I said, watchmen upon your walls. That's who the Lord is dealing with, man.
Then you got nigga, oh, see, they ain't got no precepts to back up that RFID chip claim. Look at all these precepts that was just provided, man.
And it's all happening. We're going into these precepts and showing you how it's happening right now. How it's going down right now. All right? This system is collapsing. You don't hear these niggas talking about that, man. About the hyperinflation.
No, what they talk about is policing their own neighborhoods, growing a Hebrew community, you know, building here in America. The nigga Yohana said, we gotta build our kingdom in this kingdom. Nigga, what?
Those are low level niggas.
But guys follow this nigga. What? These other new cats pop up, man. Who is these niggas, man? And it's always niggas with lineups that got something to say, like, that nigga, you lined up, bro. Why am I finna talk to you, bro?
Be saying nothing.
Why am I talking to you, bro? Like, you ain't even got discipline enough to not line your fucking head.
That's low level.
So why am I even, what is you talking about? You know?
King David told those men where they got their beard shaved off, man. He said, "Don't even come back until it grow back. All right, until your shit grow back, man." These niggas all in front of the camera and shit with a straight, crisp ass lineup, man, all the way around.
Right, and it's a reason why do these guys come against Great Millstone so hard, man? Why?
The truth should be spoken.
You see, because it's the truth, man. It's the truth. But you brothers got it.
I'll hit this real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter, I believe.
If we hold them, yeah, we can jump back to them, yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 20. Shit's lucky. In verse 21, it says, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. I have not spoken to them, yet they prophesied. But if they had stood in my counsel and have caused my people to hear my words, then they should have turned them from their evil way and from their evil doings. You know? So hey, the Lord ultimately he didn't tell these people, hey, yeah, go and you know, this is the truth, you know? But
I got one real quick. This Matthew 16. Matthew 16 and 25, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. Just going back, hey, to you know what I'm saying? If you trusting in oppression, trusting in this system, man, you're gonna lose it. You trying to save your life by taking this RFID chip, you're gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you willing to lose it all, you gotta have a mindset to lose it all on this side so you can gain it all in the kingdom, man. You know? So hey, that's what it's all about, man. Being willing to lose whatever it is, if it's your job, woman, kids, a way of life, you know what I'm saying? Your own life, all of that, man. You gotta be able to lose it all and to gain it, you know?
Because they gonna accept it. Why? Because of the pride of life, like it says in 1 John, man. You see, that's not of the Father. So they not being in the spirit of the Lord, man, they're gonna accept those things willingly, man.
Right.
You know?
It says that pretty much they don't want to die. They're scared of death. It says that goes into that in the book of Sirach 41. In the second verse it says, "O death, how acceptable is thy sentence," right? For a man that's poor, or for a man that doesn't give a fuck about this life. It says in the book of Revelations that they love not their lives unto death. You got that?
Yeah, this is Revelation 12 and
But if you're not oppressed, you're not gonna have this mind frame. Hey, that nigga in ISUPK that did the song, he said, they say all the real niggas is dead or in jail. That's a lie. They in UPK and we living well, right? So he said, if you living well in this place, that goes all the way back into Amos. You're at ease in Zion. Woe unto you, destruction unto you, man. All right, we have the mentality of fuck this life. We'll give this life up for the Lord. We've been giving this life up for the Lord. We've been presenting our body as a living sacrifice. We die daily, man. So if our day comes and it's our time to go for the Lord, we're not gonna. It's either go die an honorable death for the Lord, or get a microchip and then die in fire and brimstone with the rest of America.
And it's so bugged out, like, bro, like, okay, why is these niggas so adamant? Like, they so hell bent on disproving what we teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shouldn't you tell your congregation, period? Like, nigga, okay, look, don't take that motherfucker regardless.
Right.
Like, you should be, like, it's a foreign object being pierced into your flesh. That's against the law. So, like, that should be openly,
Plain.
you know what I'm saying, expressed anyway. Like, why is it such a big deal? Or why is it you guys come up against so hard? Like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you know.
And really they're forced to, because we push it so much, starting with the Apostle Tahar on down, that they're forced to address it, because people are seeing that it's moving towards that system, and they're asking these guys, well, what about this? What about that? Like Sanet, he came out and straight up asked Zabat, well, what do you think is the mark of the beast? He has to ask him that, because it's all leading towards this microchip.
Right.
It's happening.
And then he explained, well, yeah, like celebrities that sell out and what, bro, that's the image. See, that's the way of life that they portray unto you. But what is the mark of the beast? So we all celebrities? You know what I'm saying? So like, what is, I mean, how do you explain that, bro?
It doesn't make any sense.
So it's only celebrities that's going to be able to buy and sell, and nobody else? Or, well, how? Like, see, none of these things that these guys say makes any sense, man. You know? It just sounds like, what?
They got a strong delusion, man.
Yeah.
It's obvious that they got a strong delusion and can't see. And the Lord is taking the it's not giving it to them. You know, so
If our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost.
And like we mentioned yesterday on the line, man, I personally, you know, I speak as a man, but I believe like a lot of these cats really know what we saying is true, man. But because we've been saying it for so long and they've been teaching something opposite, they don't want to. They don't want to come out to their congregation and be like, well, no, they had it right the whole time and we was wrong. So then their congregation gonna start thinking, well, what else is this? Was he wrong about, man?
Cornelius.
You know. So these guys don't want that within their congregation. So now, like Pop said, now all of a sudden it's pride upon these guys now, man. So because of pride, you won't acknowledge that what we saying is true, man. You know? And that's going to get a lot of guys destroyed. But you brothers got it.
They didn't know that Matthews? Yeah, okay.
I got it.
Go ahead.
All right, real quick. This is Revelation 12.
Did you finish that they love not their lives to death?
That's what you
That's
Oh, okay, so
This is Revelation 12 and 11. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. And that's the mentality that the elect is going to be in, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be able to detach from these things and whatever the case may be, all right, to serve and do what's pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, to
Right.
deny this chip and all that, man.
Because we got the man, I'm mad as hell. Like my brain is not working right. We got the examples written in the scriptures, man. You know, and the example in my mind is Eleazar written in 2 Maccabees the 6th chapter.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So what? See, when that was taking place, when that atrocity was happening upon our nation, that was the Jacob's trouble of that time. You see what I'm saying? So what? That's going to happen again, but this time it's going to be what? Through Esau's technology, man. See, back then it was swine. Today it's the RFID chip. Today it's the Maxine. You see what I'm saying? So Esau, Edom, you know what I'm saying, is going to force this upon the people, but our mindset should be that of our righteous forefathers, man. Eleazar willed them to take him to the
he went straight to the torment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's an example of what he didn't love his life, bro. He loved the Lord more. He said, what, a little time for me to live longer? I might escape the wrath from you, but I can't escape the Most High. So that's the mindset we should have, man. You know, he said whether alive or dead. So nigga, I can't escape the Lord. You know?
That hits different, bro.
No, so hey, because that's just you know, like I told y'all brothers, I watched the movie 300 again the other day, and really like the spirit that they were in, because they were doing it for what? To defend their what's it called? Like their land, right?
Their nation.
Yeah, their nation, the water, their nation. You know, they were like, oh, we're fighting for Greece, we're fighting for Sparta, so on and so forth, right? But even when what was it, the Acadians or whatever, they came up and they're like, oh,
Occupation.
no, because he was like, damn, it's like.
You talking about when the humpback?
Yeah, because he's like, oh, we're all gonna get put to death. Like we gotta retreat. Like it's time to go. And he's like, no, this war is over when I say it is over.
And he told him, he said, there's no retreat, man.
There's no retreat. There's no surrender. And he's like, so you'll let all your men die, this, that, and the third. And he's like, well, that's an easy choice for us. He's like, we'd rather die for our nation, which us, hey, we'd rather die for the Lord, man. We'd rather die to keep the Lord's laws, just like Eliezer. You know,
hey, just like Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael, bro.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah, man. You know, that's an easy choice for us, bro. Like that's easy.
There's no question about it.
RFID chip or death. Shit, nigga. Hey, that's easy, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, and what did he tell his soldiers? He said, Spartans, prepare for glory,
prepare
man.
for glory,
Right.
man. Hey, and throughout the whole movie, though, you see they had a different mentality anyway, man. Hey, when they was on the cliff, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the spirit. I recently just watched it like 2 weeks ago. They was on the cliff, and they was seeing all the ships of the Persian army, and the dude was smiling. One of the Spartans was smiling,
Right.
and the Acadian dude looked at him like, "Bro, what is wrong with you? You crazy? What you smiling for? You see, we can't win here." He smiled and said, "Man, out of all those millions of people down there, one of those is going to give me an honorable death, man.
Yeah.
That's what you know what I'm saying?" And they was looking at dude like, "Man, this nigga crazy." But that was the mindset of those whole 300, man.
They died different, man.
Yeah.
And those men were Jakes, man. And they were all Jakes. We just got done reading Maccabees. Those were Lacedaemonians, man.
That's right.
And a lot of those men were honorable men. All right, and those were there could have been some of the elect amongst them, man. It says that they were in aid together. The Maccabees brothers, Judas and them, they was allies with those other Jakes that was in the land of Sparta, man. All right, which is why they were called Spartans. Those were Israelites, man. It says that what? It says that that we have the same. We come out of Abraham. We both come out of the stock of Abraham. This is what Judas and his brother was writing to those men of the 300, man. Wasn't no damn crackers out there. All right, we read about you damn crackers, man, how you were very sly in battle, man. You were very deceitful in your battles, man.
And we see it throughout history. You know, we can go back to the first nation that warred against us. Who? Amalek, hoe ass.
Yeah.
What did this nigga do?
From the back.
Go behind the back, man.
Yeah.
A hoe ass nigga, right? Or even when
Gad.
well, I would say that's a spirit. I was gonna mention Gad, man. They will wait till the men go
So
out
big
and
ass
hunt,
shit.
and then they come in and
Slaughter.
attack the village where it was only women and children and old people,
When
man.
it was defenseless.
You know, but that's what this devil does, man. You see, but you brothers got
Yeah,
it.
I want real quick, this Revelations 2:10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation. 10 days, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And that's the point, man. You got to be faithful unto death, man. And that's how you're going to receive life, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to save your life on this end, you're going to lose it anyway, man.
Because
Because it tells you even in Revelations 20:4 about those that's going to be beheaded, you know what I'm saying, for the witness of Yahweh Shai, because they didn't take the mark. Or, you know what I'm saying? So we got to be willing to accept any kind of death, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, because this ain't living, man. This ain't living. And just
Impressed.
going back to that Sirach 42 that the brothers quoted, I believe it's 41.
I
I
got it.
got that.
Oh, hey, let it ride, let it ride.
All three of us got it. It's Sirach 41:1. It says, "O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possessions."
Woe to them that are at ease in Zion. And see, and that's crazy. Right there is going into a guy that,
That actually
has
got some
wealth.
shit.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But these niggas ain't got shit. You niggas happy to be here, man. Niggas ain't got shit. But you love to be in this oppression, man.
Niggas love the ghetto.
Like that's an easy choice, bro. Continue to live in oppression or death, right? But here it is. These same niggas. What's the word, man? Cause on the movie the nigga died. He played the superhero, Chad Boseman on Black Panther, man. You had Killmonger, the Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Now everybody praised this nigga at the end because of his mindset. He said, "Bury me with my ancestors that jumped over the ships because they knew that death was better than oppression." Everybody was, "Oh yeah!" But nigga, you niggas love to be here in this oppression. You see how these people is warped in their mind, man? See, this not living, waking up to the faith, waking up to the word, knowing what is promised us, knowing that what we supposed to have, and seeing the way the world is and what we got now, nigga, that's an easy choice, man.
Yeah. Scripture say death is better than continual
I got it right here. This is the book of Sirach 30:17. It says, "Death is better than a bitter life."
Then where are we at? In America.
In America.
What does America mean? It
Yep.
goes back to the Latin Imago, which means bitter.
So how is you at ease? How?
Bro,
How
you're not
can
oppressed.
you be at ease here, man? You see, so seeing these things, we have to be crying out to the Lord, man. We have to be. How the fuck are you not? But this is Sirach 30:17. Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness, man. And we fucked up here, man. That body, all kind of ailments, you know.
Chemtrails being spread daily. That's causing our body to fucking break down. The water is tainted, is fluoride in it. All right. Chemicals in the food. The food is fake. All right. But you say you're not oppressed. That means you're fucking at ease, man. And the scriptures say, "Woe unto them! Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad." If you don't think you're under oppression in America, you're not wise.
You just got a slave mentality, man. Because a lot of niggas is just happy with having a PS5
Right.
and
A blunt.
a blunt. You know
And
what
a
I'm
hoe.
saying? And that's it.
Yeah.
I see the video of a nigga. He was happy because he had a driver's license and a new car and stuff. Proud because he had a driver's license, man, and had a new car, man. Like,
Right.
A license,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
And then the brother mentioned a bitch, right? Niggas happy they got him a little some in-house
Slut.
pussy, you know. got a PlayStation and a blunt. But here it is, this bitch, as Elder Malcolm would say, is riding a cock carousel, man. She done had, I don't know how many men before you, and she gonna have some after you. But you happy to have that.
And women too. And toys, right?
This society is fucking sick. How can you be at ease in a place like this, man? How can you be comfortable in a place like this, man? You know?
Arise and depart. This is not your rest. It is polluted, and it destroy you with the sword of destruction. But a lot of these people are still. That goes back to the Amos. They still on that beds of ivory, right? They're still at rest. They're still comfortable. They're still asleep, man.
And that was speaking. Speaking about the rich motherfuckers who were settled in Samaria in the northern kingdom. You know, because it said beds of ivory, that was expensive.
Yeah.
But see, these people today, well, you got people settled in a so-called riches today as well. You know, like Denzel. That could apply to him, man.
Yeah,
Will Smith.
Jordan not trying to go
Jordan, hell yeah. You know, so that could apply to these guys today. But also these niggas that's broke too. Why? Because they're comfortable in their mind, man.
Crumbs.
You know? Comfortable with crumbs, man.
Yeah, little apartment, but it's your own shit. You comfortable, you alright with it, man. But like, come on now. We're kings, man. You comfortable because you got a woman that's done. She's not even a virgin when you got her, man. And it's just one. And she give you mouth all the time, right? And she fucking can't please you 100%, man. You know? You can't be comfortable when such great glory and things are promised unto us, man. All right? Now our kingdom, the Lord say he's going to give us our heart's desire, man. He says he's on his right hand is pleasures forevermore. It's what he's going to deliver onto us. But you comfortable with a slut, all right? That's she been fucking with everybody since she was 12, all right? And you comfortable with that, man. And she can leave you at any time. She can commit adultery and have no repercussions at any time. But you're comfortable with that, man. But you're not the water. Yeah, but you're not oppressed, man. All right, you got it.
Kind of real quick. This is Daniel chapter 7 and 25. It says the water. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And you going to that?
You are going to that word out.
Kind, I got you. You can break it down.
It says the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, man. In the book of Baruch, the Lord said, my delicate ones have gone rough ways, man. This shit is rough. It's real out here, man. But the nigga said he's not oppressed. That shit blows. But it was just some ego shit and some alpha nigga. What do you know what I'm saying? You got caught in a talking battle with dumbass fucking Jesse Peterson. That's the dumbest nigga ever, bro.
And even because it shows you that these cats who claim to be Israelites, man, they still hold a Western mentality, man. You see? Because they think that, like the brother said, that's alpha or that's macho. No, man. To have an alpha mentality is relying upon Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man.
Yeah.
And when we read the book of Maccabees, you can't tell me Judas Maccabees wasn't an alpha, man. But yet, what did he do whenever battle would arise, man?
Cry to the Lord.
He cried out to the Lord, man. Cried out to the Lord. You shouldn't be doing that. What? What did our King David, right? It says that they explained it. How was it worded? It said he was chaffed. Him and his men was chaffed in their mind, man.
Bear robbed of a lump.
So you would call King David a beta male, you know, because he cried out unto the Lord, because he faked retarded, because he prayed and asked the Lord if he should go out to battle or if he should move like this or that, man. You see the mentality that these niggas have, man? It's not in the Holy Scriptures.
Them niggas is weak.
And that's true weakness, man. So while these guys trying to portray that they so macho and tough, these guys are really a bunch of women, man.
Yeah. It be the loudest nigga, the loudest talking nigga that can't fight, that when fucking sparks get to flying, the niggas out of there. Right? When shit hit the fan, the nigga's gone. But before that, before the shit hit the fan, this nigga's the loudest one talking. That's why they push that no coward shit. You gotta tell everybody that you're not a coward. That means you're a fucking coward, man. And it's coming out and it's being shown.
Like even in the streets, you know, like you know, back in the world, you know, the nigga that's talking the loudest, the nigga that's talking, I'll beat his ass, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do it. Them niggas be the niggas that don't do shit, man. You know. And Elder Malcolm would like to say it a lot, man. He speaks about a hinge on the door. You know when you open the door and it squeaks.
Yep.
So the loudest hinge on the door need what? Needs the oil, man. He ain't got it. They ain't got it, man.
Yep.
So that's why they all rambunctious and loud. You see, it's all a show to these guys, man. You know?
Yep. Just like when they did that carnalized shit with them brothers in Philly. Or no, it wasn't Philly, was it?
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. It was in Pittsburgh. They don't come and the brothers was out there reading scriptures. You come and try to take their spot, and you're not even reading scriptures. You're just yelling shit.
Right.
You're just screaming random shit. Yeah, you're just screaming carnal random shit, man. So what do you think is gonna happen to them niggas, man? The brothers out there reading the scriptures. Unlike you niggas, they're out there warning the people. They're out there prophesying. And you niggas came out there, all right, on some whole ass shit just to scream over them, man. And it's not like you was even bringing anything out or bringing out any edification, man. Lord's not dealing with them carnal ass niggas, man. We gonna see who the fucking cowards are. They already saying it. So you supposed to be no cowards, but you're telling your congregation to get the vaccine so that they can keep their job and their livelihood. That's some coward ass shit, man. All right, that's you trusting in oppression, trusting in physical shit, man. We not gonna trust in horses and swords. We gonna trust in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, while you niggas trust in this system, trust in Egypt, man, leaning upon this broken fucking reed, man. All right, did you ask? Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say because that goes back to you know the video you posted in our orders room, you know, with the brother you know GMS I Hate My Life,
Right, Atlanta brothers.
Right, yeah, the brothers over in Atlanta, because ultimately that's that's them not having confidence within themselves, man. They're feeling what's it called inadequate, like intimidated by other men, you know, because these men are following the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. They're carrying themselves the way that the Lord said to carry themselves. They're calling upon the Lord. They understand that we can't do this by ourselves, man. It's like the brother said, it's not something, oh, I'm alpha as fuck, I don't need nobody, I'm hard, I'm a real nigga, this, that, and the third. That's not what it's about, man. That's not what it's about, you know? And with them retaliating like that, really, that shows weakness, man. That's within yourself because you're not trusting in the Lord. Because that's when we'll get our confidence from, you know?
Yeah. I witnessed one time in Chicago camping, and it was some ISUPK, about 3 or 4 niggas, they walked past me mugging us, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, damn, just like this song they had with them talking about these niggas from jail into now they in there living well. These the same niggas that was gang banging and drug dealers
and then put off that old man and then put off that old man.
And still the same man.
And they the true cap bangers. Yeah. Because they'll walk past, hey, Shalom. Like you said, mean mug and keep walking like, damn, nigga, you Shalom, nigga, shit. Hey, we get on y'all according to the doctrine. Mark them that cause divisions contrary to the doctrine. But if I see a guy walking, you know you answer like, hey, Shalom, bro. You know? Nigga, walk past mad as hell. Oh, okay, nigga. Shit. Well, that ain't the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know?
On the internet with guns, talking about UPK till I die. Right? That's some nigga ass shit. Well, the Lord cussed Peter out for that, man. He said, man, he that lived by the sword shall die by the sword, man. Again, we not going to trust in our swords. We not going to trust in chariots, man. And nothing carnal. We going to trust in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, just like Judas and his brethren, man. Every time they went to war, they prayed to the Lord, man. They went to him for aid. They went to him for help, man. That's exactly what we going to do. The food getting low, I'm going to pray, all right? I'm going to pray to the Lord that he make a way, man. Ain't got no job, fuck that job, all right? I lost the job because I decided to serve the Lord over everything. Well, so the Lord's going to take care of it. He's going to honor that, man. Okay, this man, he just fucking took a huge leap of faith by saying fuck that job because they want to vaccinate him, right? He just took a huge leap of faith saying fuck that job because they want to put a microchip in him. I'm gonna take care of him. He don't need that job. I got you, right? That's what the Lord was saying, man. Y'all don't need Egypt. I'm gonna take care of you. I'll rain food down from heaven. I'm gonna give you your own kingdom. But niggas was like, nah, we want the melons and the leeks. All right, okay, cool. Then you niggas can stay here. All right. Did you want to bring something out otherwise?
Yeah, I want to finish that. Back in that Daniel 7:25, I'll read it again. It says, he shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. And you go into that phrase, wear out. It's the Hebrew word bala. All right, it says to wear away, wear out, to harass constantly.
And that's what we getting here in this wicked society we living in now, man. Here it is, we still fighting for equal rights, man. You know what I'm saying? Protesting. doing, you know what I'm saying, all of this stuff, man, to be accepted by your enemy, man. That's a slave mentality, man. Somebody that have a perpetual hatred towards you, and you still trying to, come on, man, like me, or accept me, accept me. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's Stockholm syndrome.
Bro, we in 2021 right now, bro.
Niggas still marching.
Fucking Martin Luther King was what, in the 60s? Shit, ain't nothing changed in 2021.
Yeah, Obama, he was supposed to, what was his slogan? That
Change,
change, right? Did nothing change?
It did.
Oh,
Homosexuality
yeah.
was
Men
boosted
changed
from that
it to
nigga,
women.
man.
Yeah, the men changed
You
it to
know?
women.
That's the change he made.
Right.
Shit.
Change, yeah. Now niggas can change their pecs into titties. That's the change that this nigga brought. Now women can cut their titties off and get swole. What the fuck?
Bro, it's a bunch of confusion.
This is Sodom and Gomorrah, man. That's why this place is gonna have the same overthrow. But you're not oppressed. Just being in this type of atmosphere is fucking oppression. But you're at ease.
Hey, here you have it. They're talking about Nancy Pelosi, her pushing this bill, or I don't know if they passed it or if they're still talking about it, about you basically not being able to like gender role specific things.
Yeah.
So it's no longer gonna be a policeman or police or
Fireman,
fireman.
yeah.
You know, it has to be gender neutral, and that you could there's even punishments for it, man. Like you got certain people I know on social media. I don't know if y'all brothers have seen it. They'll have in their bio, it'll be like her, hers, and she.
Yeah.
Like these are the pronouns or
gender
whatever.
fluidity.
Right,
or some
right.
Shit.
This is what I want to be recognized as.
Yeah.
Like what?
And it's bugged out, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm listening to the brother, and I'm sitting here meditating, and I had a thought.
Oh,
Have y'all ever seen a firewoman?
there's certain jobs that women don't do.
Like,
They can't
because
do
I'm
it.
thinking in my head, like, have I ever seen a firewoman? So why the fuck I gotta change firemen? They been all niggas. Like, this
not-
place
she's
is.
not-
Man, oh my god.
She's not fit for the job. Anyway, like you might have to carry a motherfucker out, man. She's not gonna be able to do that.
Right.
That shows you
Right.
there's men and women are not, even them pushing that is some vile ass shit, and that's against the scriptures, man. Men and women are not equal. The Lord created, there's a difference between them, man. All right? There's a huge difference between them, just even biologically. So there's no way that we are equal. A man is naturally stronger than a woman. All right? It's naturally bigger, naturally more powerful than a woman. A man is naturally less emotional, which means he can think clear. So there's a difference. But what this devil is trying to do is make them equal, and pretty much he's breaking down the walls of gender, the boundaries of gender, right? It's bad. Motherfuckers will like I seen this fucking Edomite bitch pretty much turning her boy into a girl, because she wanted a daughter, and that's accepted. That's allowed, you know. Alicia Keys painting her son's nails, and shit like that. Dwayne Wade, man, saying yes, he should be alive. I knew when he was 2 that he was really a girl. What? That's what the nigga said, man.
But that's not child abuse. It was one. I want to say early last year. This dude was going to court with his wife.
Oh.
And he was trying to stop her from giving their son hormones to change him. You know what I'm saying? But she won the court, so she got the right to give him hormones. So now he become 15, 16, and he realized he don't like men's no more.
Yeah.
Well, first off, he's a little boy anyway. He don't fucking what?
Niggas don't know nothing. It's a child.
So now he's 20 years old. He a man. Now all of a sudden he got titties and shit.
It's fucked
Like
up.
now he gonna be, but that ain't child abuse.
Right.
Somebody has to be suicidal, and they don't report those numbers about the suicidal rates of sodomites, trannies, and everything like that, man. And then even like people be talking about toxic relationships. Those relationships that they have,
Domestic violence.
They be all types of domestic violence, killing.
Well, they the worst people on this earth, man. That's written in Romans the first chapter, man. They filled with all manner of evil spirits, man.
They'll rape a kid.
Yeah.
Them damn sodomites, man. Them niggas is very weird and creepy, man. They'll look at a kid and like finna make a move on a child, man. Babies even, man.
And like the brother said, man, it goes unreported how many of those commits those creatures commit suicide, man. And those ones that actually went through with the sex change,
They regret it.
how they regret it afterward, man. See, those
Yeah.
things are not reported, man.
Right. They show them being happy and shit on the TV and everything like that. Them motherfuckers be fucked up in their head. Demons be plaguing them. Demons hop on them, then demons hop off of them. You know, to where it's like, you know, I'm into this shit, and then they bug out and be like, man, this isn't me. I don't like this, and then they go back to that's all the types of demons plaguing. They plagued in their heart, man.
Yeah.
But they don't report that. See, Esau pushes out as if sin is good,
Yeah.
right? Like there's a benefit to it, man. All that shit leads to death in one way or another, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the elder Ayathani was going into it too. That's why a lot of these women are depressed too, because they're not fulfilling their natural role, man.
Yep.
They're trying to be out and be like these men and do this and do an
Independent.
independent woman. You ain't no independent woman. Even if you got an OnlyFans, you're not an independent woman because you're dependent on the money of these fucking men, man.
Right.
Like, yo, that's just retarded, man. And like the brother said, it's clearly evident that men and women are not equal. You have these transgender, big, buff ass, 280-pound men playing powder puff football with these bitches, man, knocking their ass out, winning all the gold medals,
Right.
bro. Like,
That bitch.
come on.
I don't know if she won. She a big bitch, but I don't know if she won or not. I don't know.
That bitch name is Cyborg.
But that is weird. But it was an article RT had. I want to say it was last year as well. Now on the cover of the thing, it had women's wrestling, and it showed a dude or a tranny had a woman in the headlock and she was getting choked the hell out, man. And the name of it was, is it fair for them to be in the women's sports, man? No, hell no, that's not fair, man.
Breaking that nigga neck.
Right.
She was getting choked the hell out, bro. That's a whole man choking that woman, bro. But the man identifies a woman. What?
Right.
It's
Like
mad.
imagine a nigga like LeBron playing in
I was just gonna mention
Joanna
Joanna Man, bro.
thinking
I was just gonna mention Joanna Man.
on their ass. That shit is horrible, bro.
You remember the movie Joanna Man?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He dressed up as a woman, played in WNBA, was dominating them.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. So here it is. LeBron James decide he want to be a woman now. So now he go join the WNBA. Come on, man. That man averaged 130 points, man.
Damn.
Titties bouncing and shit.
Man, oh my God.
What the fuck?
that could happen though. It's America. You're free to be to get some titties. If a nigga wants some titties, he can go buy some titties in this place, man.
You ain't even gotta buy it. They'll give you
some
They do
titties.
that in prison.
Give
Nigga
you
wants some
pills and
titties.
shit.
Oh man, what? Titties? Yeah, have them.
And who pays for it, bro?
The
government will have
your
you
ass
some titties.
starving and shit, but they'll get you some titties. That shit is wild.
Hey, we ain't gonna give you $2,000, but we gonna use your tax money to get
Right. We'll give you a $4,000 operation to get. This is horrible.
We ready to get about this bitch.
And that's
man.
not a pressure, bro.
Right. Oh, when that goes back to this, I'm
Right,
gonna
get a
some
microchip
definition.
to stay here and
For
watch
things to
more
go
niggas
back
get
to normal,
titties.
like
Like,
this is normal. For things, niggas want shit to go back to normal.
Well, look
it
what-
was never normal.
they was pushing that shit at an all-time high before all this pandemic shit. All you seen was D-Wade and his son on the and all that sodomite shit. All that shit was just coming out when people were more open and free, and these celebrities was able to, you know what I'm saying, when they were out and about and shit. That's what they was pushing, man. Where it was like, man, it's enough, man. Shut this shit down.
And when they do those things, why do they blow up in their career even more? You see what I'm saying? Like they
Brandon T.
get
Jackson.
more jobs,
Yeah.
you know, or they get more opportunities to make more money. They get more endorsements. Why is that, man? Because that's this society and that's what it pushes, man.
Yeah.
You gotta succeed in order to succeed, man, and that shit is fucking
Yeah.
disgusting. You know?
Esau pays you, he rewards you for being wicked. The more wicked you are, the more sin that you participate in and push out to your own people, they reward you for that, man. You had that dude, Brandon T. Jackson, he was in the Big Mama's
Big Mama's house,
Big
right?
Mama's house too, and he said, he's like, my career was booming.
It was the third one.
All right, or the third one. But either way, he said my career was booming when I put on that dress. But everything else in my life was going downhill.
Yep.
All right, he said he started catching all side of, you know, getting movie roles and, you know, being able to work with different actors that he looked up to and so on and so forth. He said when he did that, financially he was booming. He got more buzz. The nigga was on a bus in a dress. How the fuck could you do that to yourself, man?
And that shows you that these guys, they portray that life of glamour, like they happy and all. No, they really
Catching
miserable as fuck, man.
Hell yeah.
Miserable as fuck. A lot of
Big
these
ass house.
niggas, like Lil Wayne, for instance, man. Bro, this dude said he all mirrors in his, he don't got no mirror. They can't even look at themselves in the mirror, man. You know, because of the things that they did.
Ashamed.
You know, because they ashamed. Because, you know, Jake got morals. Like, nah, I ain't. But when that money comes, it's like they'll throw away their, what Yahweh Shah said about, you know, selling your soul, man.
Right.
But see, after they do that, man, they regret that shit. So then what they do, they turn to women, they turn to drugs, they turn to their money just to try to comfort, to cope with it, man. You know? Right, to numb the pain, you know.
What did Kanye West say? He said at least it came with a Happy Meal.
A few toys like a Happy Meal.
I'm gonna just finish this definition.
And all that is a part of that, man. Yep. But the definition, everything that we just explained, all ties in with that definition that this brother is just reading, man. You know,
a constant harassment. And then going into the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, it says to afflict, to trouble. Right? So when it says that they've worn out the saints, meaning what? They've afflicted us, they've troubled us, and they've constantly harassed us, man. And that's on all levels, man. Spiritually, man. You know, all the time. This is what the state that we're in, man. But I'll finish off the verse. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time, man. So there it goes right there, man. That's what's happening to our people. We're constantly harassed. We're oppressed, man. You know? And that goes back to that Sirach that the brother, I don't know if the brother was still holding that, Sirach 41.
I wanted to get a quick precept, though, just on these niggas that sell out. This is Proverbs 28 and 21. To have respect of persons is not good. For a piece of bread that man will transgress. For a piece, just for a piece. Right? For them crumbs, all right? He'll transgress for a little bit of that money, for a little bit of that fame. He'll transgress, he'll sell out, man. All right? It says, he that hasteth to be rich hath an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. All right? And that's a lot of these niggas, man, they get rich, but then what? They die broke, man. All right? And when they die, they don't have, they're bankrupt pretty much, man. Or look at Bill Cosby, man. Bill Cosby. He was rich, but now look at him. Niggas in jail. None of that money means anything. All right, so you sold out for not just for a piece of bread. But it's back in Sirach chapter 41 in verse 1. O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possessions. Unto the man, and you don't even possess shit, but you're still at rest. You're still at ease. You're still comfortable in the fucking projects, man, in the hood. All right, where you don't know if the nothing's safe in this place, man. This is the valley of the shadow of death. All right, the next door niggas in the hood scoping your shit out, man. All right, or the niggas next door scoping your woman out, covetous. All right, you're oppressed because we're not in the kingdom. Okay, period. It says unto the man that have nothing to vex him, and that have prosperity in all things.
It says that a man that have nothing to vex him. Now we read in the book of it's Peter. You know, it spoke about what? Lot was vexed daily with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. See, everything here should vex you. Seeing Esau walk down the street without a chain on his neck should vex you, man.
You gotta clock in, you gotta work, you gotta pay taxes, you gotta have a license. Every time you see a police officer, you sweating and shit, man.
Right.
Didn't even do nothing. Well, it's not like you riding dirty.
You licensed, insured, right. Your tag straight, everything's straight. But you know,
your heart skip a beat and shit.
Right.
That's oppression because you know the nigga could just pull you over and drop some bullet and pretty much kill you if you wanted to, and get away with the shit and become a millionaire, man.
I was just gonna say that's the curses, man. you say you're not oppressed means that you're free from all the curses. You know. I was telling this brother just the other day, man, we went to go get some food. There was some old Issacharite woman, man. Old as hell, bro, all brittle and shit. She's over there working in the kitchen, still hustling, man. That shit vexed the fuck out of me, man. This place has to go,
well,
man.
When we go back into that Amos, it says they were not grieved with the affliction of Joseph. He said, my people are oppressed, but I'm not. Oh, y'all niggas is must be living pretty well over there then, right? All your whole people is being afflicted, man. But you got the nerve to say that's pretty much that. I'm cool though. You know, I'm not oppressed though. You know, but it's go ahead.
Real quick, I got 1 and 6. It says, "Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm.
Yeah.
And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes."
Yeah. Who I was just talking to one of these brothers, man, about how, hey, you just we call, you know, at camp, you know, he's like, man, I just got my check and I damn near feel like I owe more now. Like, hey, that's how it is. You get it, bro. Jake living paycheck to paycheck. Jake's still struggling. It don't matter whether Jake worked 12 hours, whether Jake worked 15 hours, 8 hours, man. Still in a messed up position,
up, man. You do overtime, right? You do overtime, and then because you want to get ahead, try to get ahead, and then now all of a sudden something fucked up with your car. So you're always in the hole. You can't never climb out of that hole. This is fucking oppression, man.
And they take more money out.
The more you make,
the more so
yeah.
it's like, that's fucking crazy. The more you working, the more they gonna take out of your check, man.
This is fucked up, man. Esau's gonna get it in the kingdom, man. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Until that happens, we are oppressed. Until that happens, we are not at ease. Until we're in the kingdom, putting chains on their kings and their nobles, all right, putting fetters of iron on them, all right.
Until we overcome death, shit.
Right.
You know?
Until we have these bodies.
Yeah.
The captive exile hastened that he may be loose. Okay? We're trying to get loose from this place.
I got something.
Okay.
It's Baruch 3 and 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power," man.
Right. I mean, here it is. They give you a ticket from parking in front of your house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Shit like that, man. Man, you subject unto payments in this place, man. There is always them for trying to find a way. Shit, I had to pay $500 for a registration, a sticker, man.
For a sticker. And if you don't have that, they gonna tax you.
$300 if you don't have insurance. You know, they can tax you $300 fine.
License
You know what I'm
to
saying?
jail.
Or take you to jail. You know.
Stupid.
Yeah, this shit is. We need to get up out of here, man. We're in captivity. We're in hell. All right. You have more on that up?
I'm gonna keep reading down. This verse 9. "Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thy enemy's land, that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead," meaning with these heathen. It says that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom, for if thou walkest in the way of the Most High, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever, man. So, and that's what we, in Dawani Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai, because through the sacrifice of our Lord, man, we coming back into that, man. You know, that everlasting peace, man. See, that's what we're looking forward to, man. You know, in 2nd Esdras, the 8th chapter, it speaks about how paradise is planted, man. A tree of life is there, man. It says plenteousness is made ready. It says rest is allowed, yea, perfect rest and goodness, man. The city wherein dwelleth all good things. That's what we're looking forward to. Here in this place, man, come on, man.
Things.
You know, but you got it back up.
This is back in Sirach chapter 41, and I'll read 1 again. It says, "O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth that rest in his possessions, unto the man that hath nothing to vex him, and that hath prosperity in all things, yea, unto him that is yet able to receive meat." Verse 2, "O death, acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy, and unto him whose strength faileth, that is now in the last age, and is vexed with all things, and to him that despaireth and hath lost patience." And that's, hey, we're vexed with all things. We understand that we're oppressed. We understand that we're in our enemy's land, and yet this day in our captivity. So what? Death, the sentence of death for the Lord would be acceptable. We're not going to try to save our life here in America by getting the microchip. We don't get, it said, I love my life and my wife and my children. All right? Well, I know if I lose them on this side, then I'll get them back and then some in the kingdom of heaven, man. So I'll give all those up because I can't even fully enjoy my wife. I can't even fully enjoy my children, all right, on this side. It says, if any man come unto me and hate not his wife, all right, and his father and his mother and his children, all right, which means love less, and yea, even his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
And,
You know?
and really, we entered into death already. You know, meaning what? We entered into Yahweh's crucifixion. We read Colossians the 3rd chapter. It says that we are dead and our life is hid with Yahweh, man. You know, so we already forsaken this present evil world, man. We forsook this place in this life, man. You know, and we looking forward to what's to come. You know,
True life. Oh, you got one more. It says, fear not the verse 3, Sirach 41:3, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after, for this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. So I just wanted to read that, mainly get that first part, fear not the sentence of death, man. So if they saying that I just read the earlier that the title of that article, they're putting niggas in the detention camps in Germany for violating COVID rules. All right, so the devil shall cast some, like Pops read, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried. But be faithful unto death and get your crown of life, man. That's what we focus on. Fuck securing the bag, secure that crown, secure that throne. All right, so that you can reign with Yahweh Shai for eternity, man. You know, but that's it on that.
right? Because it's a scripture, it's a rock. It speaks about he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life, man.
Yeah.
You know, so because that's denying ourselves, man.
Abstinent, they that
You know,
practice abstinence.
And so when the hour of temptation comes, you know, hey, those that's in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai have already been practicing these things. You know, so those that was practicing these, denying ourselves. Hey, when that hour of temptation comes, Jake been denying themselves or been going through certain things, denying their lust and different things already, man. But see, these people, they're gonna go right after it. You know, it's another scripture in Proverbs, man. It's in my mind, but it left me. But you got it up.
This is Sirach chapter 18 and 30. Go not after thy lusts.
Salaki, it just came back. It speaks about in Proverbs. It says that if you be a man of appetite, put a knife to your throat, man. You know, but see, the pride of life and the lust in the eye, like it says in 1 John, that's what's going to cause and lead these people to receive that mark, man. You know? But that's why it's in the importance of getting this word in us, man, so we can know that, we can understand that, man. See, because these people don't see nothing past America. You know?
Well, there's no vision that people perish.
Perfect.
They can't see anything outside of Esau ruling over their ass. They can't see anything outside of that. These niggas was rejoicing that another devil was in office. You're rejoicing over another 4 years, right, of a Edomite ruling over your ass, man. Hey, we not gonna rejoice until Babylon falls, man, and crumbles. The Lord laid this place even with the ground and make this shit desolate, man. That's when we gonna rejoice, when Yahweh Shai returns, man. Screaming and jumping up and down in the street, getting drunk and partying because Joe Biden is in office. Well, let's see, because his first day comes this week. All right, let's see how happy you niggas gonna be when he start pushing out them. When he starts speaking as a dragon, man. All right, when he start pushing out them draconian laws. Okay, that more strict shutdown, and it's right around that time, right? Just like last year, right around this time, that's when they shut everything down, right? So, hey. This new year, we're going to see the same thing, but it's going to be worse. Again, they're going to start throwing niggas, what's going on around the world in these different countries, throwing niggas into detention camps, right? Locking shit down and can't nobody leave at all, or only for certain, you know, these different, you're used to it now, all right? So it's that gradualism. You're that frog that's being boiled, man. And soon your ass finna be on fire, man. The day shall come which shall burn like an oven. The Lord's going to keep turning up the heat in this place. All right, did you have something?
This is Sirach chapter 18 and 30. Go not after thy lusts.
Should be good. Check it real fast.
Yeah, it's all good up.
Go ahead, you got it.
You gotta know.
All right, I'm gonna read it again. Sirach 18 and 30. Go after thy lusts, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. So we have to have self-control. All right, we have to have self-control, temperance. You know, that's gonna allow us. Hey, that's a key quality, key trait to have to endure in these time periods, man.
And that's only through the Spirit.
Mhm.
You know, it speaks about in Wisdom of Solomon in the 6th chapter, the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the desire of discipline is love. You know, it speaks about the Holy Spirit of discipline.
Yeah.
You know,
It says, verse 31, if thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee. All right, so like the brother was going into, we have to be able to practice self-control, man. Or we can't just go off of impulses or our desires and lusts, because those things are gonna come, they're gonna enter into your mind, and we just can't move off of that, man. You can't just be like, man, I'm fucking hungry, man. Fuck it, I'm gonna just take the chip, just because you get real hungry at one point, man. You know, whatever the case may be, man. This Sirach 19 and 5, whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Hey, so we have to have that, man. Be able to resist pleasures, all right, deny ourselves, deny this world, man. That's the mentality, exactly, abstinence, man. That's the mentality that Moses had, man. All right, he said he pretty much chose rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High rather than to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, meaning that what? All right, he forsook that voluptuous lifestyle that he had, being the son of Pharaoh's daughter, that status and whatnot, and he chose rather to suffer, man. He said the riches of suffering. I'm gonna just
say esteeming the cross of Yahweh Shai better than the riches of Egypt, man.
That's right. That's
so
right.
us suffering here, man, or us abiding within the cross of our Lord is it can't even be compared to the richest motherfucker here in America, man. It can't be compared.
That's right.
You know, that was Pharaoh's daughter. He was the son of the princess.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's royalty there. You know, and he chose rather to suffer affliction with his people rather than be called royalty.
Right.
You know, like let that sit, man.
That's right.
You know.
I'm gonna read it real quick. Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 24. By faith, see, it all starts with faith. All right, we have to have faith in the reward and the promises and all these words that the Lord said, man. It says, by faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. All right, so he rejected that status. All right, those riches, right? Verse 25, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of the Most High than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. All right, so we have to have that mindset, man.
And it's only for a season.
That's it.
You know.
That's it. It says,
like this, all this here, man, is going to fade away, man. Hey, it's already.
Yeah.
You know. It speaks about in 2 Ezra 6. It says, when this world begins to vanish, the Lord will show these tokens. So, hey, this place hasted it. How is it worded? It hasted it to yeah, go ahead.
Kind of, it says verse 26. It says
I can't quote it.
Verse 26 is esteeming the reproach of Yahweh Shai greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. So, hey, he believed in the reward, man. All right? And that's the same thing that we have to have, man. Hey, that's the mentality that Yahweh Shai said, man. Or that Yahweh Shai had, man. I'm going to just go ahead and read it real quick. It's the next chapter, Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 2. It says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame. Now, despising the shame, when you look it up, it means to, in the blue letter, all right, it means to think little or nothing. All right, so he thought little or nothing of the shame because of what? The joy that was set before him. Meaning that I know I'm going to get a reward, man. I know it's at the end of this affliction. See, the affliction, all right, that we in right now, this hell that we in right now, this is not the end all be all, man. We just traveling through it. We going through the fire. We getting purified. And when we get out of it, man, hey, we're going to be greatly rewarded, man. It says...
It's called delayed gratification.
Exactly. It says, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. And if we have that same mentality, hey, we're going to sit at the right hand of the Lord, man. As it says in the book of Revelation, it says, he that endureth, all right, the Lord will allow him to sit with me and my throne, man. You know, next to me in my throne, roughly paraphrasing. So this is the mentality that we have to embody, man. So fuck all this, what's in this world, all right, the whatever the case may be, man. There's a reward that's greater that the Lord has prepared for us, man.
Keep reading it.
It says, in that Hebrews 12, right? Verse 3, for consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners.
So it says, so consider who? The
Yahushua.
author and finisher of our faith. Consider our Lord Yahweh Shai. Because what he went through is far worse than what any of us going through, man.
Yeah.
So he went through it. Why? Because it said the joy that was set before him. So consider the Lord and what he went through, knowing that we're not going to suffer the things that he went through. So look to him, man, as that confidence. Look to him as that support, as that confidence. You know, he got through it. He went through something way worse for the joy that was set before him. So through him, I can get through this. You know, what's to come? But you got it.
It says, for consider him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds.
See? So we got to consider the Lord and what he went through, man. And knowing that shit, he went through something far greater. And passed it with flying colors, man.
Yeah.
You know, so through him, man, we can overcome anything, man. You know?
Yep. It says, ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. So he's like, you ain't even have to go through all that, man. All right, what our Lord Yahweh Shai had to go through, man. You know? And we have to have that mentality, man. Hey, it comes down to it. Whatever we got to go through, man. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, man. Have respect into the recompense of the reward, man. It says, that's it.
More. But this is the precept I was thinking in my head when I was speaking about how this place hasted to disappear. This is Zephaniah 1:14. It says, the great day of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly, man. So in Romans, I believe it's the 8th chapter, if I'm not mistaken, the Lord said he will make a short work upon the earth, man. So these things are happening speedily, man. You know, it's hastening greatly. So what we talking about, this place ain't got too much longer, man. You know, it ain't got too much longer. We right here at the finish line. Shit, Pastor Hard did a lesson, I want to say last night, about being diligent, man.
Yep.
And he had mentioned about this is the year to be more diligent than ever, right? Because why? We see the finish line right there, man. You know, if you run in a race and you see the finish line, you don't slow down like, oh, well, yeah, it's right there. Let me get to a coat. No, man. You see that finish line, you start to speed up. Now you give it all you got, you know?
12th round, you know, let's go for that knockout, man. It's been a a hell of a battle. It says, fight the good fight of faith, lay hold onto eternal life. You go into that 12th round, that's when you get that second win. It's the last round, and 3 more minutes left. I'm gonna give my all to make sure I get the victory, so that I can so that I can obtain that belt. All right, we in the last round. Let's do all that we can so that we can obtain that crown. All right, it says these people did it to obtain a corruptible crown. How much more us an incorruptible crown? All right, they showed discipline and they showed dedication. Okay, how much more us when it comes to our salvation and being protected in the last days? All right, and being saved from a nuclear missile and everything else that's to come before that, man. We gotta continue to give our all. Like when we was, I think it was after camp or something, we was talking, and the year of hastening is coming. We gotta be moving like Yahweh Shai is coming sometime this year. The Lord willing, that's the case. Okay, so that's how we have to have that type of mentality, that type of urgency. The Lord is coming. The bridegroom, let us rise up and go and meet him and trim our lamps. You know? Did you want me to go back in Amos?
Nah. Got anything else? Hey, so Lord willing, man, we hope that was edifying. The water Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, for giving us the spirit to do this lesson. We will give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all you brothers preaching the gospel in truth and in sincerity, always in charity. And shalom to you few sisters that's watching and obedient to the word as well. Shalom.